Standing here makes me wish I had a fishing pole and some bait and a fishing license and a stringer and a cooler, some Slim Jims. Fishing ain't all that easy sometimes, but it sure is enjoyable. I'm not the only one who's thought that, though. Simon Peter thought the very same thing. In fact, after Jesus was risen from the dead, Peter didn't really know what to do with himself, so did what went natural. Got a couple of his buddies, went out of the water, started fishing all night. Now, the fact that they fished all night long and didn't manage to catch a blasted thing just makes me like Peter all the more, because that's kind of how I fish. But at the end of the night, when they had fished and nothing had been caught at all, Jesus showed up. Told them to cast the nets on the other side. And in doing so, they realized that the guy talking to them on the shore was Jesus Christ. And then this happens. Therefore, that disciple whom Jesus loved said to Peter, "It is the Lord." So when Simon Peter heard that it was the Lord, he put his outer garment on, for he was stripped for work, and threw himself into the sea. But the other disciples came in the little boat, for they were not far from the land, but about 100 yards away, dragging a net full of fish. Now, I really like this story. At this point in Scripture, Peter's messed up, and he's messed up bad. He betrayed Christ, said he didn't know him 3 times. He was at the lowest point that he had been in his entire career as a disciple, as it were. And he's out there fishing because he thinks there's nothing else for him to do. He's blown it. He's out. He's off the team. And then all of a sudden, Jesus shows up. And the very fact that Jesus had showed up and was speaking to them and was giving them this abundant catch was enough that Peter couldn't contain himself any longer, jumped into the sea, and swam to the shore to be with Christ. Now that is some joy. And it's the same type of joy that we can have. You see, the world will tell us that when you make a mistake or when you fail, that's it. God's done with you. He doesn't want to talk to you anymore. He doesn't want to see you anymore. He doesn't want to be around you anymore. And that's just not true. See, the great joy that we have is that Christ is on the shore calling out to us, wanting us to come back to him. And all we have to do is jump in and go. That is some joy right there. That'll put some joy in your heart. So this Christmas season, if you're a little further away from shore than you wanted to be, and you're caught up in the old habits and think that that's it, you've blown it, well, my friend, Christ is waiting for you to jump in, come find him. That's an awesome thing to think about. You guys have a Merry Christmas. See you back here tomorrow.